Is our love strong, just like a love song? Baby, it's haunting me. Don't know what you're thinking, it's like I'm sinking deep underwater. Maybe it's harder, harder, harder for me. Oh, harder for me. Maybe we're over it, or maybe just lovers, cause under the covers, baby, you're showing me how to be fearless so no one can hear.
Hey guys, it's Stacy from My Petite Garden. So today in this video I wanted to kind of highlight all of my lipstick plants. Some of you had requested that I do a video talking about all the different types of lipstick plants that I have. I actually don't have that many. I have 4 different varieties of the lipstick plant, or Aeschynanthus. So I'm going to talk about them. I really love lipstick plants. I think they're so easy to care for and they look so nice in your plant space. So before we start, I just wanted to mention that all of the lipstick plants that I have are in the same type of potting medium. They're all growing in my kind of very well draining Hoya aeroid mix. So it's all of them are in potting mix, and I find that they grow really well in that specific mix. That's not to say they won't do well in other types of growing mediums. I've just personally never tried it myself. So yeah, so let's start. This one here is the one that I think a lot of you guys asked me about, and this is actually just a regular variegated Aeschynanthus Mona Lisa. I think this is what it is. However, when I bought this plant, it was not labeled, but I just knew it was a variegated lipstick plant. I think it's a Mona Lisa, but it's just the regular type. I used to have just the regular green variety, and I think this is one of the most common ones. And let me see if I could find just a regular variegated leaf. I think this one might be the most variegated leaf here. So this is what it would normally look like. And the reason why mine is just pink is when I first got this plant, I had this growing directly under a grow light, and it just started turning pink. I had no idea that it was going to do that. So when I saw this, I was pretty intrigued. I was like, very interesting. And I really like the look of it. And apparently not a lot of people have tried growing a variegated lipstick plant directly under a grow light, because I don't see a lot of pictures or anything like that of this particular plant with a pink stress to it. So I thought that was pretty interesting and pretty cool, honestly. So yeah, if you see here, this guy still is under a grow light, but it's not as direct anymore. Honestly, I really would like it to grow back some green. So you can see this vine right here. This vine right here starts to have some green to it, but it still has some pink in the new growth. Sorry, my dog's fur is everywhere. It's on all of my plants, so if you guys see that. And also, as I'm trying to film this, there is some construction going on in my neighbors, so I'm really sorry for that. Yeah, so that is this guy. In terms of the lighting, I don't think any of the lipstick plants are too picky with it. I think you can grow them fine with medium to bright and direct light. I have most of mine growing either by a window or under some grow lights. And I think it helps a lot with promoting new growth. I think most plants will do pretty well with, you know, a little bit of a brighter light. So let's move on. This right here is probably one of my favorite. Well, they're all my favorite. But this is the Thai Pink lipstick plant. And I love the foliage. It actually reminds me a lot of a Hoya. Sorry guys. It's got that round, almost coin-like foliage, and I really like that. So if you look at these side by side, this is the Thai lipstick, and then this is the Mona Lisa. And this plant grows really well. This one is, I have a few of these, and some of them are under a grow light, and this particular one is just by my southeast facing window. Yeah. Really nice. This guy is super easy as well. As I mentioned, watering, lighting, everything is pretty much across the board the same for all of the lipstick plants that I have. I don't give any of them any special treatment. Okay, moving on. This little guy here, oh my gosh, I love the foliage on this one. This is the gracilis lipstick plant. Look at the foliage. Doesn't it not remind you of a Hoya? It almost reminds you of my Hoya chingensis. And this guy has grown a lot since I got him. All of this new growth up here, it's so lovely. I love it. Again, another super easy one. It's growing in really full. So this one I do have under a grow light, and I think it does really well. With the grow light on top of it, I'm able to keep the top pretty full. And then lastly, this is a little more quirky and a little less well known. I don't think a lot of people know of this particular type of Aeschynanthus. This is a Aeschynanthus. Hold on, I have to actually look it up because I keep forgetting the name. Japrolepis. Yeah. So the foliage of these are just a little bit more elongated and, oops, sorry, slimmer. So they are just a little more narrow in growth. Super pretty. I'm trying to grow it into a fuller plant because when I bought this from the seller, it was supposed to be in a 6-inch pot, but when I got the plant, it was clearly a much smaller plant that they just potted into a 6-inch pot. This is barely a 4-inch pot. I could fit this easily into a 2 or 3-inch. So we'll give it some time to grow. So yeah. Really pretty foliage. And this one also sits by my southeast facing window. And in terms of humidity, none of these require any special type of extra humidity. I just leave them be and they just do their own thing. So super easygoing plants, and I highly recommend Aeschynanthus or lipstick plants if you guys are more into like easy care plants. And there are some very interesting types. I feel like sometimes people think that lipstick plants are very limited to a specific type, but it's not. There's quite some interesting ones and very pretty ones with really unique foliage. Once you start getting into it, it's like you want to collect more and more. I know there's you know, a few more common ones that I do not have. I just never got into it. So yeah, right now I'm happy with my little collection, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. And please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. It really helps my channel out. And as always, thank you guys so much for your support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.